Michael Jordan, they was out there calling him Black Jesus. It's blasphemy, but
that's OD Glaze. I'm never calling another man who's not Jesus. It was calling him Black Jesus. The Glaze genuinely doesn't get higher than that. He don't even have hair. Jesus had hair. What are we doing?
the GOAT. Being the GOAT, the world.
I was about to say there's no way he doesn't get copyrighted, but I forgot MJ's dead, so he might not be copyrighted.
Or not the animal.
But don't they have to be dead for 50 years for copyright to not hit? Something like that?
Means that you are the greatest of all time in any category that you choose. Now, the GOAT has been a term that has been wildly overused. I am a part of that problem, but that's what's...
Nah, no cap. I be using that OD. I be calling everybody the GOAT. The word GOAT has lost all meaning. Actually, I don't call everybody the GOAT, but I call everybody who is like not bad a GOAT. Or anybody who's like, you know, smooth, I be calling them GOAT.
But we be out there calling any person or any character that we like the GOAT, to the point where it gets kind of confusing. Like, why are we as a society allowing DJ Khaled and GOAT in the same...
DJ Khaled and GOAT. Bro, what does DJ Khaled even do, bro? Does he even DJ? I heard somewhere that he doesn't even produce. He like mixes songs together and then just like puts niggas on it because he has clout, and then boom. That's what I heard. But what I can say about DJ Khaled, he's definitely the GOAT of Snapchat stories. I don't know if y'all ever used Snapchat back then though, but his Snapchat stories back then, that shit was elite, nigga.
Sentence. The only GOAT around, he's eating, my nigga. And after watching that Michael Jackson...
You said the only GOAT around, he's eating. That shit crazy.
The movie...
I love the GOATs, nigga. Actually, have I ever had GOAT? I've probably had GOAT like once or twice.
That shit moved me. And this movie just showed me you cannot just call anybody the GOAT when you have people like him that exist.
Low cat, this is a great ass placement for a video because the MJ movie just dropped. Niggas glazing it. I haven't watched it. I'm not gonna watch it. And the greatest of all time, and it's MJ on the thumbnail. This nigga Zephyr is elite, bro.
Like, Michael Jackson's aura was just different. All this man had to do was kiss women on the cheek, and they looked like they was halfway about to collapse. Like, I know backstage shawty was looking like these. I go through MJ's aura in depth in my aura farming video, but one thing that I did not mention was the music videos, because Michael Jackson's music videos are a lost art. Like, these videos would have the most insane stuff.
Bro, them videos be long as hell. Them shits be like 7 minutes. Think I'm lying. 9 minutes and 26 seconds. This shit's a movie. This ain't even a music video, bro. This shit a long film. The way you make me feel, saying that, nigga.
Stuff imaginable. Like, you would really watch through these and you would see women getting beat up and Michael Jackson would just dance in response. Like, nah, this nigga dead saw domestic violence and said,
damn. Oh hell nah! Who unk is this, bro? Man, y'all in chat, get your unk off the stands, nigga. Get your unk off the screen, bro. This man dry humping the air, old freaky ass bald ass nigga. Oh hell nah, gosh, that boy getting Nikki looking at nigga.
One of the funniest music videos to me was the one for Bad. Where
I'm bad.
Michael Jackson's part of a gang and gets exposed for being a fake demon. And when Wesley Snipes pulls up and says, so what's up, man? You don't even got no one around you. You lacking. And MJ's like, who lacking? Spawns his group of YNs and starts dancing instead of... You lack. When Wesley Snipes pulls up and says, so what's up, man? You don't got no one around you. You lacking. And MJ's like, who lacking? Spawns his group of YNs and starts dancing instead of running a fade. Is this nigga serious? This really how them Disney bullies used to be running up, bro. And when he's finally done with his dance routine, you had him looking like... Nah, this shit was dead frying me, but it was truly GOAT material. And now we're gonna talk about other people of the same ilk. Now, I do think Goku is the GOAT anime character, and for some reason, that's a hot take. I do understand some of the who gets, because back in the day, his fans were doing unparalleled levels of dick riding. You couldn't talk about any anime character without hearing, he not beating Goku though. Shut up, bro. Always talking about beating Goku. The niggas typing this couldn't even beat diabetes. And although this was a very annoying...
He frying y'all niggas. He not talking to me. He frying y'all niggas. He said all y'all in chat got diabetes. That's tough. Me personally, I was y'all in chat. I would spin on this nigga Zephyr and get my get back. But if y'all aren't cut like that, I understand. Just letting y'all know he did just come at y'all niggas next. So
era, it does not
I got you.
take away from the fact that Goku is the GOAT.
Just want to talk to him, not for real.
Who has the most iconic move, the most iconic transformation, the most iconic silhouette. He literally walked so an entire genre of anime could run. So if you are someone in the camp that's gonna look at me and...
It's crazy how much different, because anime will still exist, but it's crazy how much anime, the landscape of anime would have been if Akira Toriyama's dad didn't nut in his mom. Because if he never nutted in his mom, then Akira Toriyama would have never been born, which means Dragon Ball would have never been born, which means One Piece wouldn't have been born, which means the whole entire anime landscape would be different. And that shit kind of crazy if you really think about it, bro. That shit OC crazy.
Say Luffy is the GOAT. I just want to hold you by the shoulder and say this very calmly. Y'all niggas can suck my dick! When it comes to the greatest anime ever, that is a little too subjective.
Yo,
my anime list used to have
like, I mean, Luffy is the GOAT though. Like, are we not based? Like, he is the GOAT though. Like, when I say that shit, I dead ass mean it, bro.
And say Luffy is the GOAT. I just want to hold you by the
He's tough.
shoulder and say this very calmly. Y'all niggas can suck my dick! When it comes to the greatest anime ever, that is a little too subjective. My anime...
Why he put the music wait and say that shit?
Y'all just wanna
hold
you by the shoulder and say this very calmly. Y'all niggas can suck my dick! When it comes to the greatest
why he look, you sound like Vegeta. Y'all niggas suck my dick!
Anime ever, that is a little too subjective. My anime list used to have Full Metal Alchemist at the top for years, and it was well deserved. It's one of the most perfect shows of all time, and I'd recommend it to anyone who has not seen it. Now, one of the most common places you would see the GOAT talk about is sports, and depending on which one you're talking about, there's either a debate or there is no contest. In American football, it is very clearly Tom Brady. I know niggas were trying to gas up Kermit the Frog for a minute, and I was just like... Like, you do not make one of the largest sports comebacks of all time to be in Patrick Mahomes talks. When it comes to track and field, there was an undisputable...
I mean, Maloki though, you can make the argument that he was never supposed to be that down in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I damn near lose completely, and then come back and win, I shouldn't be credited for never being in that position in the first place. I'm just saying, and mind you, I'm from Massachusetts. My favorite team is the Patriots, because I'm from Massachusetts. I'm like reverse bias, but like low-key though, that's how it be.
We'll go and...
But am I gonna bring that argument up for Braun though? Nigga, no! Because Braun's the GOAT. You know, so like, I'm biased too.
Usain Bolt in his prime was a different breed. He had announcers saying lines that didn't even make logical sense.
And Usain Bolt has now broken his 5th world record in 12 months.
He did what? His 5th world record in 12 months. Bro, they have like a race like this like every 3 months. What the fuck?
Usain Bolt has now broken his 5th world record in 12 months.
Like, if you look at some of these races, it was legitimately unfair. He was gapping the fastest people on the planet like it was nothing. And Usain Bolt...
He dead making them look slow. Mind you, they fast as hell. If you race them, you get dusted bad.
It's a type of dominance where I would genuinely hate the nigga if I was running against him. Because his aura farming was on a completely different level.
No cap, bro. Right, he would win the race. Long ass arms. That's all you see, bro, in the back of him. If you're racing, nigga, I'd be sick as hell. I'd be sick as hell seeing that shit every race. Johan Blake was like a top sprinter back then. He was elite as hell. You don't even know who that nigga is because Usain Bolt exists. If Usain Bolt was never bolting, it would be Johan Blake. But nah, bro.
Farming was on a completely different level.
That's crazy as hell.
Because you'll see people using all their might to run as fast as they can, and you'll just see Usain Bolt next to them jogging while literally laughing in their face. Nigga, I'd harm you. Like, these are people that spend their entire lives training just for this moment, and Usain Bolt is taunting half the match.
Bro, he's dead ass jogging, bro.
And Usain Bolt is...
Bro, look, this is not a full sprint, bro. He's
taunting half the match and still getting...
Nigga talk about something.
First, you are not winning against this nigga in his prime unless you are doing this. And he was such an aura farmer, he actively ran slower on multiple of his world records because he was too busy taunting at the end. Like, this number right here is only a world record because he decided to slow down and pump his chest. If he was legitimately serious throughout all of his races, I don't even know how much faster he would have been. I think his most legendary moment gotta be the 2008 Olympics, where he got 3 straight world records back to back to back. Undisputed GOAT of the track field. And we got even more undisputed GOATs like Tiger.
He got 3 world records back to back to back in one fucking event. Yo, that's different. That's actually different.
Woods. Now, I know recently we seen this man Tiger Woods losing his mind.
Big foul!
Bro was out there trying to make domain expansions. His CTE was acting up. But he is like by far the GOAT when it comes to golf. When you look at a lot of the metrics, he is by far better than anyone at place 2, 3, or 4. He was so good in his prime, people actively played worse when he was on
They played worse playing him because they're nervous.
the court. Like, this nigga's hockey was so strong, they would struggle in his presence. And there is some sports where the GOAT is more widely debated. 2 of the most toxic debates of all time is between LeBron and Michael Jordan and Messi v. Ronaldo.
It's LeBron. It's LeBron. It's definitely LeBron.
Messi v. Ronaldo gets so toxic, it doesn't matter who you are. Their fans are willing to skin you alive if you disrespect them. I still remember this little girl at the World Cup saying Ronaldo was crying in his car, and grown men were actively sending a 6-year-old death threats. Bro.
Dumb niggas die behind that soccer shit. You know what I'm saying? Dumb niggas don't, dumb European niggas, South American niggas, really any niggas that aren't from the United States of America and Canada, they don't play about that soccer shit, bro. They will kill you over Messi. There's a reason why Speed got his popularity skyrocketed after he started glazing Ronaldo and playing, like, talking about soccer. Soccer to them, bro, isn't a sport. It's like a lifestyle, but it's even greater than that. And I don't know how it gets greater than that, but it does. Like, they love that soccer, boy.
You're literally 40. But the debate between these two, I think, is the most intense in sports by far, largely because fans in soccer are way too passionate. Now, unlike LeBron,
Way too passionate, bro. Oh, D.
and Michael Jordan,
They love that shit.
but then Messi and Ronaldo did compete against each other on multiple occasions, and damn near every single time they did, it was complete cinema. Now, if you look at the stats all together, Messi low-key destroyed the nigga.
Okay, 35 games, 35 game each, 16 wins, 10 wins, okay. 6 draws. Messi has 3 more goals, and damn, that nigga Ronaldo don't pass the ball. I mean, he's a striker though. He's a midfielder, so that makes sense. But damn, he still beat you in goals too. He beat him in everything. Yo, Ronaldo, you stink.
But they have both had some incredible matches against each other. I think the most popular back in my time was in La Liga 2014, where Barcelona and Real Madrid went against each other and Messi scored a hat trick. I remember this game having niggas in my family going crazy. I don't think you could go wrong with either one. If I had to choose, I think Ronaldo got more aura. Sui is the most iconic pose for a reason, and CR7 is the coldest combination of letters and numbers I ever seen in my life. Messi.
CR7 isn't that cold. It's alright. I mean, there's a dude in the NBA. His name's Austin Reeves. He's number 15, AR 15. That's cooler.
Gonna cook you on the court no matter the scenario, but he's gonna do this being the most socially awkward person of all time. Like, there was a time where he was accepting an award, and he almost kissed Mbappe instead of turning to his wife. His poses next to people be frying me too. He is
Look at that. He really is mad socially awkward.
unintentionally the funniest person ever. These are 2 of my favorite matches from the both of them. Definitely check them both out, and we can now go into LeBron and Michael Jordan. Now, basketball's GOAT debate I think is toxic as well, because it has largely devolved into which player can we discredit the most. Like, I hate hearing people say Michael Jordan couldn't win without Scottie when he was dropping 15 points in the finals, and Michael Jordan had to average 45 for them to win by 3.
For them to win by 3. That's crazy.
And I have to hear Jordan fans saying LeBron is a choker when he has gone through series where he had to average 35, 9, and 9, with his second best shooter averaging 12 and his third best averaging 9. And the teams that he was going against, 2 MVPs, All-Star cheater, DPOY, Finals MVP.
And DeMarcus Cousins, don't forget, DeMarcus Cousins was there.
For 2 years.
Oh, hell no.
Like, I honestly hate this debate for trying to make both of these incredible players look worse for the sake of a ranking. Both of these niggas are insane, bruh. Michael Jordan, they was out there calling him Black Jesus. It's blasphemy, but
that's OD Glaze. I don't care how great that nigga is. I'm never calling another man who's not Jesus It was calling him Black Jesus. The Glaze genuinely doesn't get higher than that. It doesn't get greater than that. He don't even have hair. Jesus had hair. What are we doing?
But them niggas was right. Not only has he had the most aura out of any sports player imaginable, his stats pre-retirement were actually unreal. I'd recommend watching some highlights from the 1993 finals. He legitimately looked 5 times better than anyone who was on the floor. In LeBron, my glorious king, where do I even begin? Although he has done a lot of manipulation in his career to make sure he had the best chance of winning, I think fate made sure he paid for it every time, because he has had some pretty terrible injury luck when it comes to his teammates. Like, he was out there playing with Anthony Day-to-Day Davis. This nigga would sneeze and be out for 2 weeks.
Oh, damn.
And that has made him walk into certain series with his starting lineup looking like this.
Who are you people?
But the fact that he has always produced—
oh, now, respect a top 3 lock of all time in Matthew Dellavedova. That man was locking down Curry, but the rest, yeah, cut. Tristan Thompson, he was more concerned with booty than anything else. Iman Shumpert had that weak-ass high top, cooked. Timothy Mozgov, like, he was not winning with this, bro.
But the fact that he has always produced, despite his teams being rather atrocious at times, is simply incredible. Y'all should already know 2018 LeBron this year got y'all niggas acting like these. Hey! If I had to give you something to watch, I would definitely say watch the 2009 series between him and the Orlando Magic. It's literally a 30-minute highlight reel of some of the craziest athletic feats you will ever see. When it comes to more subjective niches, it's a lot harder to choose a GOAT. Genres like hip-hop constantly have GOAT debates, and there was a time where it was pretty unanimously known as Tupac. I would say nowadays, if you're saying Tupac is the GOAT, it is a LARPer take. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but just let me explain. Not saying Tupac's a bad rapper, he was incredible. But if you are under the age of 25 and you're going to look me in my eyes and say Tupac's the GOAT, you are just trying to be different, and you are not a vibe, nigga. Like, real life, gun to the back of your head, name 5 songs from him. Like, what the fuck? You're dying. You're literally dying. Again, Tupac isn't at all a bad rapper, but I feel like people say this just so they can seem intelligent, like, wise move, nigga, wise move. But rap, I think, is too subjective to have a singular GOAT. But y'all niggas just be saying anyone. Who? Now, all the kids nowadays saying Playboy Cardi when this is the only line he speaks actual English.
Yesterday with my pops, my grandma still play bingo.
NBA young
my grandma still play bingo.
would be getting—
Bro, the GOAT is Polo G. We ain't never ducking beef, bitch, we not vegan. My little niggas bout that action, they be Glock squeezing. Red bean on his head, now his top leaking. I heard that boy got man down and out of us grieving. That's the GOAT.
and Glaze too, and although he is tough,
If someone says Drake's the GOAT rapper, though, I would not, like, disagree. I mean, I would disagree, but I wouldn't, like, say that's a bad take. If your answer to the GOAT is not Drake, Polo G, and that's it, or Kendrick Lamar, your take is wrong.
some of his songs are rather questionable.
They Glock a baby, you could say that I'm a child molester. They Glock a baby, you could say that I'm a
This Glock a baby, you could say that I'm a child molester. That nigga dead ass said that and dead ass put it in a song. That shit is crazy.
GOAT superhero is also pretty subjective, but not really. You could only really discuss these 3 as the— like, niggas want to be different so bad, they out there saying the real superhero GOAT is Nova.
What are you talking about?
The hell you talking about?
Spider-Man
Who the hell is Nova?
is my favorite out of the 3, but Superman, I think, is the clear GOAT. He is literally synonymous with the word superhero, and I don't think that will ever change. Greatest video game of all time?
That's fair, bro. He's definitely the most influential superhero of all time. If you think superhero, you don't not think Superman. He's the pinnacle of that shit. If you're gonna keep it a bean.
I think is way too subjective. However, there was a time where there was a unanimous GOAT. When I was growing up, all these lists were dominated with Ocarina of Time on the top. Now, is it actually the GOAT? No, nigga. I wouldn't even say it's the best in this series, but I would say for a good 10-year span, most gamers were coining this as the best game of all time. And I don't know any other game besides maybe these 3 that have that on their resume. Now, GOAT video game characters, a different conversation. I think it's very easily Mario. I don't even know who else would—
No, it's Fortnite. It's Fortnite. Go. You said video game characters or video games?
conversation. I think it's very— GOAT video game characters.
Oh, video game characters is this dude right here. Is the GOAT video game character. I don't know this nigga name, but it's him.
I think it's very easily Mario.
That's why Speed's so big. His clips go viral and you don't need to know English to understand them. That's why he's so big.
Even know who else would enter the conversation, but me personally, I'm going Sonic. I know all the Nintendo fanboys mad, but what top 5 you smoking on, Mario? Cause my top 5 is Sonic, 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 Sonic.
It's no use. Take this. It's no use.
I got a Sonic vs. Mario video in the vault. Let me know if y'all want it. That's all I got for now. Make sure to comment any other GOATs that I missed, and I'ma catch y'all next time.
Wake up, filthy.
Run up on top of the fire, this nigga will take a nigga thigh, damn.